Hello, my friends. Welcome to my channel, Bringer of Light Intuitive. I'm Cindy. Thank you so much for being here and watching this reading with me. I just want to invite you to let me know if you are new here. Welcome in or welcome back. If you're new, please do tell me, and so that I can meet you and say hello and welcome you into my community. And I'd love to invite you to join by hitting the subscribe button if you feel called, if you resonate with my readings. So what we're going to do today is dive into a Who Am I Reading For reading. That's where I get a message and you tell me who I'm reading for, because that's why I do this. Okay? All right, so tell me in the comments who I'm reading for today, and if you would like to share how this resonates for you, I would love to hear. I always enjoy reading all of your comments. So thank you so much for being here, and let's just go ahead and get started. What is the message that wants to come through for you today? Oh, we got some cards. I've got the Four of Cups and I've got Judgment, and I'm hearing second chances. So I feel like there's something coming back around for you. Now, I don't know what that is yet. Let's go ahead and just keep going and see, but it kind of feels like it could be a love situation that maybe didn't get off the ground at an earlier time. Maybe it came into your life and then it just wasn't the right time. I feel like maybe it felt like a missed opportunity, but it does look like there's a second chance here. And I feel like it's on your mind. I have the World card here as well. And I feel like with the Nine of Swords, it's something that is on your mind. So maybe you've been stressing about this. This could be a connection that never got off the ground, but you felt something really, really deep. You know, this energy here, it's the Ace of Cups that's coming in, and it's deep love. It's deep feelings. And this could be like a past life connection, because the angel here is calling the soulmates out of the grave. I feel like maybe you had a past life with this person, you know, and you're feeling that, and it's got you in your head and you might not even realize what all this entails, or this connection is all about. You just feel the intensity. You just feel like this was some sort of missed opportunity. Maybe this person literally made you feel left out, or, you know, neglected or abandoned or ignored even. And I feel like it's really got you in your head. So what I'm seeing here so far is with the World card, it's like we have closed some sort of chapter. It looks to me like it wasn't the right time. It was nothing that you did, even though you may be feeling like, what did I do? What did I say? What's wrong with me? And if you're thinking any of that, the World card and the Judgment card says this showed up because this is what happens. These things show up, especially if you have like a twin flame dynamic with this person, or a past life love, you know, coming back around in this life. You're feeling that intensely deep, you know. And when it happens like this, where it doesn't work out, or the timing is not right, and it feels like a missed opportunity, it could put you in your head, and it could make you really doubt yourself and think there's something wrong with you. But see, that's the point. That is coming from some sort of an old pattern, or an old story, some old conditioning and programming of maybe somewhere in your past someone didn't treat you right in a love situation, or even back as far as maybe your childhood, or your parents or guardians, making you feel like maybe you weren't important. This person looks like they're ignoring this love coming in. So maybe you felt ignored, maybe you felt overlooked, maybe you felt neglected somewhere in your past. And this particular situation, sometimes, especially with the twin flame energies, when we meet these people, they trigger all of this stuff in us that needs to be healed. And so it feels like that's exactly what happened. Whether it's a twin flame, whether it's soulmates, whether it's past life love, it really doesn't matter. I'm just putting all the energy out there so you can take it as confirmation what resonates with you, because it looks like a missed opportunity, and it looks like with this card, it feels like a connection. It could be something different though. So if something else is resonating for you, like an opportunity, maybe feeling passed up in a job opportunity or something like that. If that's what resonates for you, take what resonates, okay? It feels like you've reached fruition. It's like you've completed a cycle. You've completed a cycle of learning, a cycle of lessons, a cycle of healing. You've reached the completion of this cycle. And so if you are in your head, that may be you being triggered in some of these things that you've been letting go of and you've been healing through. And these cards tell me that you're at the end of this healing journey. You're at the end of this cycle, and you're ready to move on into the new cycle. So let's see what happens in the new cycle, because it feels like what I was hearing is second chances. So it feels like this is going to come back around. And I feel like this person also, as a side note, this person or opportunity, whatever it is for you, is in another part of the world. Perhaps they are at a distance from you, and perhaps that's even more on your mind because you don't know what's going on their side. So it just weighs on that even more, right? But it's also there to trigger what is inside of you that needs healing or needs some attention or needs for you to release. Okay? That's very important. So what is next here? What is the next part to this story? The moon. Ooh, the moon. We're still at the time of recording this, we're still in the energy of the full moon in Sagittarius, the strawberry moon. And something could have shifted in the energy realm yesterday or today, because we're still in that energy of the moon. You might be feeling it for a couple of days, but it peaked yesterday. So at the time of recording this, now, whenever this is finding you, if it fits, if it resonates for you, it is for you no matter when, the moon, okay? But the moon is showing up. So it very well could be the strawberry moon, something changed in the energies, okay? And you can't see it yet, but there is something coming together. This is the second Lover's card in this deck. This is my special Lover's card, okay? This is divine union. And so you may not see it now, and you may still be in your head a little bit about it. So just keep working through what's coming up for you right now. Because if you're in your head and if you're in this energy, it's like you may be having dreams. Your thoughts may be going out of control at night. It's like you can't shut them off. You may have some anxiety about the situation. And this is something that is going to actually push it away from you. So we need to deal with whatever is coming up, because it's time for you to let go and close this chapter. Let go of any of these old wounds and things that might be coming up because of this situation. So pay attention to what's coming up for you right now, because you're at the end. And know that, have that help you to build more trust within you that, first of all, you weren't crazy. Secondly, there's something changing in the energy. You just can't see it yet. Doesn't mean it's not there. It just means you can't see it yet with your eyes, in your reality. It's happening in the energetic realm, okay? There is a very, very deep, deep soulmate, twin flame, past life love, sacred union coming together of two souls choosing each other. Okay, so even if you haven't talked to this person and you have no idea what they're doing, they can still feel you. Their soul knows you, just like your soul knows this person and feels that intense connection. You just felt it first, I think. I could be wrong though, because they could have felt it too, but it wasn't the right time. So they're thinking about you, you're thinking about them, you may be dreaming about them, they're definitely dreaming about you. Let's see what happens next. Oh my God. What happens next is the Ten of Cups. I don't know if you saw that, but it just literally flew. So what happens next is you guys are coming together in your reality. You're probably going to hear from this person. I mean, this is destiny right here. You're not crazy. You felt this connection and you're not crazy. I just keep wanting to say that. Somebody needs to hear that. You're not crazy. I feel like you just need that confirmation, that you need to know that, yeah, what you're feeling is real. And your soul is telling you that this is the destined person for you. So it feels like this is coming in, the tens are the cycle. We've closed a cycle here. This is your new cycle. So in this new cycle in your reality, you're coming back together with this person. And in the energetic realm, you're building an energetic life together. Also, there's a version of you, a future version of you that's already in this. That's already together with this person. And they are the ones that are guiding you back together in your reality now. Is there anything else that my friends need to know about this situation that can give them some help through this time right now? I've got a King of Cups. I've got a Tower. I've got the Five of Pentacles. That's what's coming up that you're needing to let go of and heal through. It's that energy. You're not going to believe this. Let me first address this. This is what has got you in your head. It's the lack. This is the lack energy. This is the scarcity energy. There's something around love that you feel some sort of lack. And it's got you in your head. And so the lack energy is like, it can show up in a neediness. It can show up in, whatever is happening in this situation. I feel like I did something wrong, or that I'm not good enough, or that I'm not being chosen, I'm being overlooked. Because you felt like this, with this Four of Cups, you may have felt neglected or overlooked or not good enough, or that something was wrong with you. And that is this old story, this old wound in you that is needing to be addressed. So if that's being triggered right now, which the moon could very well be triggering this last little bit of healing for you to deal with these parts of you that are still feeling lack, that are still feeling not good enough, that are still feeling not chosen or not valued or not seen or heard or any of that. And you want to give yourself and those old parts of you love. And you want to remember that you are chosen, that you are valued, that you are abundant, you are love, you are love. And you need to step into that energy of knowing that you are chosen. No matter what, you are chosen. You are more than enough, always. This relationship doesn't make you valuable. This relationship doesn't make you chosen. You choose you first, and you realize that you are chosen and that you are worthy and that you are always more than enough, no matter what. It doesn't take another person. Maybe you've always looked at love like you've looked at maybe this person, this love period, to feel validated, to feel whole, to feel valuable. And the more that they are mirroring back to you that lack energy, because there's this void and you're coming from a place of lack, and people, places, and things will mirror that lack back to you until you pay attention to this lack and you love it. You fill your own cup. You fill this void in you. And you decide, I don't need this relationship or anybody else to make me feel whole, because I'm feeling whole all by myself. So that's the goal. That's the goal, is to feel so full and so whole and so loved, because that's what you are. Then you magnetize this back together to you. So I feel like you might be being triggered in those old stories right now. So there may be something that you just need to release a little bit, or just love on yourself and feel whole again. And then suddenly, look, if I can pick it up, look, suddenly you two come together. Suddenly you hear from this person. The Queen of Cups, she came out in reverse, and with the Five of Pentacles. The Queen of Cups in reverse is that neediness energy. It's that lackey energy. I need this story to come together to make me feel whole, to make me feel happy, to make me feel safe and secure. You need to work on that. You need to feel that with your own self and be whole with or without this coming together. But trusting and knowing that when you step into and you embody that queen energy, because I feel like I'm speaking to the divine feminine, whether you are a guy or a girl, maybe you resonate as the divine feminine and you resonate as what I'm saying here. And if you do, then this is speaking to you. You don't have to be, we don't talk about gender, we talk about energies. But look, we've got them both here. But this is a divine match with the Lovers and the Ten of Cups. You cannot make this stuff up. So step into the fullness of who you are meant to be, knowing that you are fully more than enough no matter what. And trust that this is unfolding, that you're not crazy, and that it is about to happen suddenly, unexpectedly. It's like an epiphany. It strikes in the crown chakra, an epiphany. Perhaps this person has an epiphany. All of a sudden, it's like, oh my gosh, I have to contact my Queen of Cups over here. Oh my gosh, that's my person. You know, it's like suddenly there's a realization. Suddenly there's a thought that I need to contact you. Suddenly I need to reach out to you. Suddenly I need to see you. Suddenly we're coming back together. Okay? And it's when you are so full of yourself and you are not in your head anymore. You let that cycle close and you trust. Yes, this is meant for me. I just need to work on me until this lightning bolt moment surprises us and brings us back together. But something happened, I believe. Something happened in the energetic realm with the moon last night. And I feel like you're going to be hearing from this person very soon. And I feel like this is what's next. So you let me know in the comments below who I'm reading for. And if you want to do a private reading about this specifically for you, that information is always in the description box of every reading. And I would love to dive into this for you and see if we can get you some more private details about your particular situation. I would love that. So let me know, and I will see you in the next reading. Thank you so much for being here. Hit that like button on the way out if you don't mind. It really helps.